Alright, it is Wednesday and I am in San Francisco with RJ, and RJ is giving me a ride to the airport and I'm heading back to Shanghai.
I was sleeping in the garden when I saw you first.
Made it to the airport with a little bit of time to spare before my flight. These guys were nice enough to pay for a business class ticket, which means I got through the security checkpoint in record time and now just need to go find my gate.
You put me deep, deep under so that he could work. And like the dawn, you froze me under and my whole earth shook.
Once again on the flight back home. This is a United flight from San Francisco to Shanghai. As I mentioned, they were nice enough to put me into a business class seat, which on these 12-hour flights is a necessity because I'm about 6 foot, almost 3 inches. And in a normal economy seat, my knees would be jammed into the seat in front of me for those 12 hours, which is an absolute killer. And this is one of the reasons why I don't frequently fly back to the US. So part of the deal in getting me to come out to this convention was, please put me in a seat that's not going to crush my legs for 12 hours.
Well, I was sleeping in the garden when I saw you first. He put me deep, deep under so that he could work. And like the dawn, you broke the dark and my whole earth shook.
So now we are in the air and we have about 12 hours before we arrive in Shanghai. Alright, so we made it to China and now we've got our Uber and we're gonna go home.
Ah, 我们去哪里？
我们要去新闸路和陕西北路。
新闸路、陕西北路。
是的。Nunda, what are you doing? Go make a poop. It is almost 5:30 in the morning in Shanghai, and because I've got some pretty good jet lag, I decided to get out of the house early and head down to the Bund, where I will try to capture some footage of the sunrise over Shanghai. So we made it down here to the Bund, and we're looking across at the Pudong side of Shanghai as the sun is starting to come up. It's been pretty hazy in Shanghai since I left, so if you've been watching, wait for these buses. If you've been watching my previous videos and amazed at how blue the sky is, these days it's looking much more like it does normally. That's because the G20 is over and they've turned off all of the factories that ring the city and create all the air pollution.
I was sleeping in the garden when I saw you.
Now, since returning to Shanghai, we've had some pretty busy days because there has been a big adjustment here at home. Yin and I have decided to transform 2 of the rooms in our house into bedrooms so that they can be rented out to students over the winter while I am away sailing, and so that Yen does not have to be in the home alone. This has also meant that we've lost what was our primary office here at home, and if you were watching the videos previously, you might have noticed that I did a tour of what was sort of our warehouse where we kept all of our mysterious products. Well, that space has now been transformed into the new office, and the packages, all the stuff that we had in there, have all been consolidated down, so they take up less space and then put in another part of the house. So pretty big changes here at home. All of this preparing for winter when I plan to be off sailing quite a bit, and Yen will still be here in Shanghai working and taking care of the house.
Well, I was sleeping in the garden when I saw